Shalom, shalom, shalom. Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Yahweh Kakodash, Yahweh, which is the one and only true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one and only true name is Yahushai. I would like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I've learned the truth from through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am your brother Mashiach Razakah from the Servants of Yahweh Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much this lesson is going to be titled as Seek the Lord. Alright? Because you have to seek the Lord. And the only way you're going to be able to seek the Lord is through his men. These men that's on this screen that I'm showing are the men that the Lord set up for you to follow. All right. So you, I don't know who that is. You other Israelite groups out there that teach not to follow men and that you can get this truth on your own, you're absolutely wrong. The Lord already have men set up. The Lord always set up men for you to follow. And through these men, you are going to receive salvation. All right. Don't go trying to come up with your own doctrine. Don't go trying to set up and do your own thing off of your own understanding. The Lord has set up men, and you are to learn from these men, study under these men. Once you've learned enough of this truth, you're supposed to go out and teach. All right. And that is the order set up. All right. The Lord always have been set up. So you know camp doctrine, guys, and you guys out there that believe you have your own interpretation and that you can have your own doctrine, you're wrong. And let's get some scriptures out. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. This is Deuteronomy 4:29. It says, "But if from thence thou shalt seek the Lord thy power." Anytime you see Lord in caps, it's talking about the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. All right. So to be able to seek the Lord, you have to go through his men. All right. The Lord set up men. All right. It says, "Thou shalt find him." And how are you going to find the Lord? Through his prophets. All right. That's how you're going to find the Lord. Through his men. All right. And through those men, you're going to be able to receive salvation, Lord willing, because the Lord set up those men and the Lord speaks through those men. All right. The Lord speaks through his men. There's no other way you can, be able to seek the Lord. All right. Because you got to have a proper understanding. All right. And the only way you're going to be able to have this proper understanding is following his men, learning from his men. It says, "If you seek him with all thine heart," meaning mind. All right. That word heart is a Hebrew word, which means lab, which means mind. It says, "And with all thy soul." So, right. You got to seek the Lord. All right. And the only way you're going to be able to seek the Lord is through his men, his prophets. The Lord have men set up. All right. Proverbs 8 and 17. It says, "I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me." Right. The Lord's men are on the highways and byways every week, once a week. They do 3 videos every day, and they set up camp once a week. It may be a Monday, it may be a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. Those men that are on those street corners that's teaching the correct doctrine, all right, those men that's out there teaching this truth and sincerity, all right, those are the prophets. Those are the men of the Lord. The Lord is speaking through those men. All right. So you want to seek the Lord. All right. While you still can. All right. Because, hey, we don't have much time. All right. We don't have much time, man. All right. All you Jakes out there that's just using, the elders' videos as entertainment, you should be taking notes and studying. First Chronicles 16:11. It says, "Seek the Lord." See, seek the Lord and his strength. Seek his face continually. And that's what you want to do. You want to be embedded in this truth 24/7. You want to be building up and growing in this truth. You want to be repenting daily, every day. All right. You want to be building yourself up, building your spirit up, learning. All right. These are the things you want to be doing. Isaiah 66, Isaiah 55 is verse 6. I like it. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. It says, call ye upon him while he is near. Right. So you want to seek the Lord while he may be found. All right. And you want to be seeking those men out. You want to be learning from those men. You want to go out and meet those men and learn and build up. All right. And start teaching. Because you individually, at the end of the day, and I say this many times in my lessons, even the elder said it. Elder Apostle Ramluk said it yesterday. If you a Jake that know this truth, all right, and you know the proper basic of the breakdowns, you should be out there teaching. He said it. So if you know enough of this truth, that's another thing. You know enough of this truth, you need to start going out and teaching. All right. Don't just be sitting on your talent and not using it, because it's going to cause you to be destroyed. You have to use your gift. All right. What are you afraid of? All right. You're not supposed to be ashamed of the Lord. All right. You have to do the works. That's a whole nother topic, but it's the truth. You're supposed to seek the Lord's men, learn, and go and teach. That's what you're supposed to do. All right. So that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be out here teaching. All right. Seeking for those men, learning from those men, because you have to follow men. Yes, we have to follow men. The Lord always set up men to follow. And let's get that precept out, because you got a lot of jakes that believe that they don't have to follow anybody. Well, I don't know what scriptures you reading, but the scriptures tells us that we are supposed to follow men. Yes, we are to follow men. The Lord set up men to follow. All right. The Lord set up men to follow. This is Luke 1:70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets. So it's not Elder Apostle Tahar. It's not Elder Apostle Gabar. It's not Elder Apostle Ramlab. It's not Elder Apostle Rakah. It's not any of the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down to the sincere brothers like ourselves that's speaking. None of us is speaking. It's the spirit of Yahweh Bashimashai speaking through them. Mainly the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. All right. The Lord is dealing with those men. The Lord is dealing with these men right here, all right, on a high spiritual level. The Lord is dealing with these men. And these men are the men that the Lord set up, all right, going all the way back to High Priest Rabbi Abba Bivens, man, all right, King Masha, Elder High Priest King Masha, all right, Elder High Priest Yaquab, all right, High Priest Ariyah, Elder Apostle Tahar, Gabar, Elder Apostle Ramlab, and Elder Apostle Rakat on down. These are the men that the Lord set up. The Lord always had men set up. And these men are the men that you should be learning from. All right? Because you got to seek the Lord. All right? You have to seek the Lord. The only way you're going to seek the Lord is through his men. Luke 1:70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets. Again, these are the prophets. These are the men that the Lord set up. And it's the Lord speaking through them. All right? Regardless if you believe it or not. Those are the men that the Lord set up. It says, which have been since the world began. The Lord always had men set up. So for you jakes out there, you know camp doctrine jakes that teach that, oh, you're not supposed to follow men. We're not supposed to follow men. But hold up, wait a minute. The Lord always had men set up. Who taught Apostle Paul? Apostle Paul, he learned out of the Pharisees. He was a Pharisee. And who was Apostle Paul's mentor? Gamaliel, the elder of the Pharisees. And you can look that up. All right. Apostle Paul's mentor was Gamaliel. All right. He learned under the Pharisees. And then he went away from that and learned under the apostles and became an apostle himself. So in the scriptures, all through the Bible. All right. The Lord always had men set up. Men always learn from other men. All right. So, hey, the Lord always had men set up. And Apostle Paul is a perfect example, because he was a Pharisee and he learned under Gamaliel. Gamaliel was a high elder in the Pharisees. All right. And Apostle Paul knew the laws very well too. So the Lord, I'm just using that as an example. All right. Because Apostle Paul was a Pharisee and he learned under the Pharisees. All right. And he learned under the apostles. He went away from that and became apostle himself. So the Lord always had men set up. So for you jakes out there that's having a bugged out spirit that you don't need to follow men, where you going off, because the Lord always had men set up, regardless if you believe in it or not. This is Matthew 10:20. For it is not ye that speak. See, it's not ye that speak. All right. It is not the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that's speaking. All right. But the spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. it's the Lord speaking through those men. The Lord always had men set up. The Lord always had men set up. All right. And if you don't seek the Lord and you don't seek his prophets, this is what's going to be the end result for you. And I'm going to get it right now. 1 Chronicles 15:13. 13:15. Salakia. 2 Chronicles 15:13. Salakia. This is 2 Chronicles 15:13. It says that whosoever will not seek the Lord power of Israel, see, and if you don't seek the Lord and you keep tarrying to turn to the Lord and you putting the Lord off, well, I'll go next week, I'll go the following week, I'll go the week after that, I'll go the following week, maybe next month I'll go. You're going to be destroyed because you don't know if you're going to be able to do that. You don't know if you're going to be around that following month or that following week. So you don't want to, that's why the scriptures say, tarry not to turn to the Lord. The scriptures say, tarry not to turn to the Lord. It says that whosoever will not seek the Lord power of Israel, see, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. So if you don't seek the Lord while you still can and get this truth, you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be asked out in the time of Jacob trouble, and you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be put to death because you're supposed to seek the Lord. All right, because we're coming into some hard times. This is Amos 8:11. So this is why you want to seek the Lord, because it's going to come to a time where the prophets, these men, all right, on down, aren't going to be out there no more. All right, it's in prophecy. All right, the men of the Lord, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on down, they're not going to be out there anymore. That's why it's good to really take notes to the videos, go out to the camp, start doing lessons, setting up a camp, going out teaching. You want to do all these things, all right? But it mainly goes to learning under those men, because that's what you have to do first before you can do anything else, is learn from those men. Take notes, learn, build up, go out, teach. Amos 8:11, it says, behold, the days will come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing of the word of the Lord. So that is what is getting ready to take place. Famine of the word. All right. Famine of the word. All right. You're not going to be able to go on YouTube and get this truth. You're not going to be able to go on any social media platform to get the truth. Because once this truth is you can't go out no more. They push that famine of the word. They shut off everything. You ain't going to be able to hear this truth no more. You ain't going to be able to get the truth no more. That's why you want to get it. Because this is what's going to happen. This is prophecy. This prophecy hasn't happened yet, but it's going to come. Amos 8:12. And they shall wander from sea to sea. Yep, people going to wander from state to state. All right, from state to state, from city to city, to the north, even unto the east. See, from state to state, to city, they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, because it's going to come to a time where they're going to try to seek it, because they're going to realize that everything those prophets were, they're going to realize that everything that those prophets were saying were true, and they're going to find out that they were the true men of the Lord this whole time. Because these 501c3 charter pastors, you're going to finding out that they're not the true prophets. The true prophets was on the street corners, and you Jakes are going to really realize that in that time. You're going to realize, like, damn, those were the real prophets this whole time. Everything they were saying was right. And you're going to try to go out to seek it, go out to try to find them, and this is what's going to happen for you. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even unto the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. And that's what's going to happen. You're going to try to go on the internet. You ain't going to be able to go on the internet. You're going to try to remember the name of the Lord. What was the name of the Lord? What's that name that they were trying to call? What the name that they were calling on? What was that name? What was the name they were using? And you're going to try to go on there. You ain't going to be able to find it. You're going to try to find, look up certain things and try to go on YouTube. You ain't going to be able to do any of that. You Jakes are going to be asked out. That's why you want to seek the Lord, and that's why you want to get this truth. All right? Because it's the Lord speaking through his prophets. It's the Lord speaking through his men. Isaiah 58:1. Because people always wonder, well, why they be out on the street corners? This is why. The Lord told us to do it. Mainly from the elders, apostles, Great Millstone. The Lord told us to do it. It says, cry out loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Israel their sins. So we're warning and telling you, change your life around. Come back to your true power. Come out of the ways of this society. Come out of the wicked ways of this society. Come out of your wicked habits. The Lord wants you to repent. Come and seek him, because this place is going to be destroyed. You're warning and we're warning and telling people. Whether it hurts their feelings or not, it's either up to you to accept it or not. And if you don't accept it, then that's going to be on you. It's not going to hurt anybody else but yourself. It's going to hurt you're going to hurt yourself, because you're going to be destroyed. 2nd Esdras 15:1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." And who's doing this? The men of the Lord, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. That's why you want to seek those men out. All right? Because those are the men that the Lord set up, and the Lord has commanded them to go out and teach. The Lord commanded them through the Spirit to go out and teach, fish for his elect. Mainly the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because the Lord is dealing with them on a high spiritual level. All right? On down. We are required to go out and do the works. That's why the elders and apostles of Great Millstone say go out and do the works. If you know the basics of the truth, you know the scriptures, all right? You have to use your gift. Now that you've learned and you've been in the truth for 6 months and up, it's time for you to go out and teach. You have to do that. There is no if or ands or buts about that. There is no trying to go around that. No, you have to do the works of the Lord. All right? It's the reason why you have this truth. The Lord gave it to you. Otherwise than that, you never would have known you're an Israelite. You never would have known this truth if you wasn't meant to be a prophet. The Lord wouldn't have gave it to you. You got to understand that. Otherwise than that, you wouldn't be having a channel. You wouldn't even be looking at the elders. You'd be doing some other bugged out shit or something. 2nd Esdras 15:1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." See? So it's not the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that's speaking. It's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai speaking through those men. So if you want to seek the Lord, you have to go through his men, because the Lord speaks through his men. That's the only way you're going to be able to seek the Lord, because that's not them speaking. That's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai speaking through them. All right? It says, "which I will put in thy mouth." See? The Lord is doing it. It says, saith the Lord. It says, "and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." Everything that the elders and apostles of Great Millstone teach is exactly according to prophecy. Is the truth, the 100% truth. Everything the elders have prophesying for all these years is coming to pass. Those are the true men of the Lord. Those are the prophets. All right? That's not them speaking. That's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai speaking through those men. All right? Let's get out that, I already there with that though. But hey, man, Lord willing, that's was edifying. I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Yahweh Kakodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I've learned this truth from through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am your brother Mashiach Razakah from the Servants of Yahweh Yahushai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And Lord willing, us is edifying. So, hey, these are the men of the Lord, and you need to seek the Lord. The only way you're going to be able to seek the Lord is through these men. So, Lord willing, us is edifying. Till next time I say, shalom.